So we'll start with the Lover's card. Lover's card is the card number 6 in the major arcana. So let's understand the symbolism of the Lover's card. Nagbhushan sir, don't worry how to start reading. अरे कार्ड तो सीखो पहले, रीडिंग तो कार्ड जानने के बाद रीडिंग आप कर सकते हो, right? So understand the meaning of the cards, understand the symbolism of the cards. एक एक symbolism आपको guidance देंगे जब आप card reading करेंगे. जब आप symbols को समझ में नहीं आ रहा है तो you will not be able to do card reading. Card reading is a very small part of the tarot that is there. You can only do card reading when you understand the symbolism of the card. That is why I'm emphasizing a lot on these assignments and understanding the symbols. What does this symbol signify? What are the card के अंदर जो pictures है, each pictures, the pictures, the symbols, the colors represents a lot of things about our life. So if you don't understand that, then it is very difficult for you to do the reading, correct? So let's start understand the Lover's card ka symbol. What is the symbol of the Lover's card telling, right? So now let's understand the, if you see it's like a story of Adam and Eve, right? Adam and Eve ka jo story tha, Garden of Eden ka, that was a story here. This is the Lover's card. So both of them, you can see there is a male and a female in the naked body, because those time pe the Adam and the Eve was also in the naked body in the Eden of Garden, where there was all innocent, there was nothing to be worried about, anything, right? But then there you can also see a snake here. Apple tree mein there is a snake, and if you remember the Adam and Eve story, there was a snake who was an evil, and that was nothing but a temptation. And how humanity, that is how human being, each one of us, we fall into the trap of humanity. And humanity, when I say humanity of temptation, when fall into the trap of temptation, then what happens then, right? So that is the story. The Lover's card is a story of that. Like it is depicting the story of that. So the snake is representing the temptation. Okay. The angels of the air, this आप ऊपर देखेंगे तो दो एक angels है. ये angel क्या, कौन से angel represent कर रहा है? ये angel जो है ये archangel Raphael को represent कर रहा है. Okay. Raphael, if you remember in the angel therapy class, I told you Raphael is the angel of soulmate B, life partner, soulmate, correct? That is the reason why Lover's card mein Raphael is there in this card, because Raphael is looking down upon you and blessing both lovers, blessing you and your partner, blessing you and whomever the relationship you are sharing with. Lover's card के ये मतलब नहीं है कि ये आप you are only sharing with love, like relationship. Lover's card is also about sharing your love with your mother, your father, with your children, with your colleague, with your best friend, not only lovers as a lover, but also sharing that relationship with someone else. So like the love relationship that you have love for your friends, family, right? Like that. So the angel's blessing gives this card a sense of balance and harmony. So this card is actually a card of a very positive card, because angels are there in this card, and especially because you are receiving the blessing from angels. So definitely you are in whatever way, whether it is your career, whether it is your relationship, whether it is your harmony, whether it is your career, job, everything, in whatever way you are, this Lover's card is talking about balance and harmony, right? That means there will be balance and harmony in your business, in your relationship, in your love life, in your health, right? So that means angels are giving that blessing to you in all areas of your life. Now you can also see tree of flames, right? You can see here on this side, this is a flame. The tree of flame is a representation of 12 sign of zodiac sign. That also the fury is a fire element, and fire element signifies passion. That means the romance and the passion that you have for your lover, like, or your partner. That is what it is signifying. Okay, and it can happen to all the zodiac sign. That's what it means, right? And you can see there's a volcanic mountain here, mountain in the behind, right? You can see that. What is this mountain signifying here? Mountain signifying the in the background, that means eruption of passion. That means you might like someone, or there might be a lust, or you are physically attracted to someone. If you're doing a love reading to, for your client, and a lover's card is coming, that means that you like somebody, or you have someone in your mind, or you might meet someone in your life that can bring a lot of passion in your relationship with that person. So the volcanic mountain is also representing the eruption of passion. So if the lover's card is coming in the general meaning, जैसे आप you're doing a card of the day, or you're doing a general reading, then what does it mean, right? Cards. So definitely, if you now know the symbolism of the card, so it means what? Lover card means love. Lover card is meaning harmony. Lover card means relationship. That means there is chances that you might meet someone and you can be in relationship. There is also value alignment, choice in your life. Like you can have choice between two people. That can also be you like two people, or you might have attraction towards two people. So you have a choice to make which one that you would like to go. So lover's card represents relationship and choice in our life, right? And this choice can be a choice where you are thinking about settling down, you're thinking about making a partner, and you have too many things, too many people in front of you. And the cards are that a lover's card is saying you have the right to choose whatever the choice that you are making. Upright lovers, in the when it's come in more in the general reading, you can also say that lovers make you evaluate your belief system and decide what is important to you, which is also one of the most important criteria. That means, suppose that you want to start a business, you want to start something new, you want to start a new relationship in your life, you have to introspect. Okay, what is important for me in a relationship? What is important for me for the business, right? So lover's card is also telling you, evaluate your belief system. That will help you. So now when the lover is coming in a love reading, aap love reading kar rahe ho, like, the client coming and telling you, I love this person, can you do a reading for me? Then that time you can't do general reading, right? General meaning nahi kar sakte, us time pe aapko love reading karna hai. So as a lover, or as a love reading, it means that you and your partner will have a balanced, loving relationship. Or if it is about a relationship between husband and wife, then definitely between you and your relationship with your husband or wife, you're having a very loving, supporting relationship. Your partner is very supportive. You are very supporting to your partner, and you are also making a choice of your love life. Maybe this person is coming in your life is definitely bringing a lot of balance and loving energies. So it's up to you, what do you choose, whether you choose this person to be in your life or you want to wait for someone else to come. Definitely the choice is on you. All right. So then the lovers, when the lovers is coming in the love card, again, the choice or decision needs to be made, right? It also says that, as I told you, if it is a question about, I like this I like this person, shall I move on to this person, or is this the right person for me? This kind of questions comes and the lovers card comes, then it means that yes, you have to make a choice, and the choice should be from your heart, and choose whatever that you feel from your heart, right? And also ask the questions to yourself, that how committed are you are you ready to commit in this relationship? That's also ask yourself. So if you get an answer that yes, you are ready to commit in your life, yes, you are ready to commit to be the love of your life, and that's where you can make a choice. The lover's card rises your ability to make a mature decision based on your long-term future. That is one thing, right? So it is like because a lover's card is saying that if only when you're committed, only when you're ready, you are now can move into a very powerful relationship in your life. So, and also you will get a support, like you might end up meeting a partner, or you already have a partner who is who is true to yourself, who is respectable, who is who is somebody whom you can be very intimate to. There is love and trust in that relationship, so you can really trust your partner. So now when the lover's card is coming in a career reading, okay, in a career reading, then it means, because it is between two people in the card, you can see male and a female, it can also mean partnership. It can means that business partnership can be likely to happen, or it can be you might end up meeting somebody at work, or romance at work, or there is a choice that you have to make in your career. It can also mean that, okay, that means that, oh yes, you have certain things in your mind that you maybe you have two choice in your career, or maybe you have two things in your life that you want to do, and the card is saying that now it's time for you to make the choice. It is also important financially that you need to be very careful in terms of finances, and do not take hasty decision in the finances. Okay, every decisions you take, it's definitely going to have a coincidence, or sorry, consequences, and hence you need to really important financial and decisions need to be made. That's why maybe at this point of time, you are supposed to make a very important financial decisions, and now the time has come to do it now. But when you are making that decision, make it from a point of that what your really heart wants, what you truly desire, and do not rush into any decision. Now, what is the best course of action, or the best thing that you can advise if this card comes? It means that always choose a healthy relationship. Maybe you are end up engaging into a loving relationship in life, right? And always make a choice what your heart says. Do the thing according to your heart. This is very important, guys. So this is the advice that you can give it to your client whenever you get the lover's card, that you are doing the right thing, and you are ensuring that whatever your heart says, you're doing that. Now, when the lovers is coming in a reverse position, that is reverse way, what is the general meaning? It means that disharmony, imbalance, misalignment of values, and broken relationship. So that means if you really look at in the upright position, lovers signifies harmony, balance, correct? Loving relationship. Now lovers as a ulta, reverse aa gaya, so there is going to be a lot of disharmony, lot of imbalance in the relationship, and the relationship might be also broken, and also आप और आपके पार्टनर के बीच में there will be misalignment of value. देखिए कि फॉर एग्जांपल आपके दिमाग से, आपके हिसाब से यू हैव अ डिफरेंट व्यू, आपके partner ki hisab se he has a different view, so the views are not aligned, like lifestyle is not aligned, aapke way of living not aligned, aapke value system not aligned, to har cheez mein misalignment ho raha hai. And it is also important that you look at if it's coming in the reverse position, it means that you are having a lot of difficulty in making an important choice in life, important decisions in life. So choose the path in alignment with the highest good. Always remember to connect with your cards and ask the higher energies to make you, help you, so that, but when this will happen? This will only happen when you choose the alignment or with the highest purpose. Okay? You are asking, whatever you're asking, you're choosing from your heart, and whatever you feel what is right, that is the higher purpose for you. Okay, so always remember. But then, as I told you, sometimes our feeling and emotions are not our guidance. Guidance comes in such a way that guidance will always will not mislead you. Guidance will always bring ease and grace and peace in your life. But sometimes you are taking your decision or choice because you don't feel right, or you don't feel good about it, or you feel bad about it. Then it's just the feeling, you're taking decision according to feeling. Then you're not taking the right decision. Okay, our decisions can never be dependent on feelings or thoughts or emotions or some memories. That's what you should always remember. So disintegrate between the thoughts, feelings, memory, and guidance. Your guidance can never guide you and bring you panic attack. Okay, that's one thing you should always remember. So when the reverse card comes in a love reading, then it means that you are, maybe both the partners are getting dominant, like both, like husband and wife dominating each other, and there is imbalance in the relationship. Maybe it's time for you to understand that sometimes in relationship, what advice you can give to such reading? You can say sometimes in relationship, if one partner is going really, struggling and not able to come out of it, then another partner needs to slow down, another partner needs to balance, and that is what is required for that relationship. Now, another advice you can give to the couple or to the client that who is taking reading from you is that you need to consider both the good side and the bad side of your relationship. Now sometimes people come and complain that my my wife doesn't understand me, my husband doesn't understand me, or I am in love with this person but I still love my girlfriend, and I am attracted to some third party, and there is infidelity happening. There's a lot of questions around that, by the way. And you will be surprised that a lot of questions comes on the base of relationship, and infidelity questions are so much these days. Almost 80% of the people come because of infidelity issues. Very, to be very honest, I have so many clients that I do reading, and as for my experience, I'm telling you, these days infidelity is the questions that people come. Now at that kind of moment, we cannot judge the client, and neither we cannot evaluate the client that, oh, he's like this, he's like that. We are nobody to judge or evaluate people. You get that? We're no one, right? And why are we not going to do that? What is the purpose? Because we as a counselor, as a guide, we are no one to do that. We are here to guide them. So our judgment has to keep it aside. Keep all your judgment aside. Don't judge anybody because of whatever they have done. Instead, what you can propose them is that keep your positive, negative aspect of your relationship, maybe write it down so that you see what is missing in your relationship. What is that maybe that person is not seeing? Maybe the person is focusing too much in the negative energies and forgotten the positive side of the partner, right? So either way, so you have to advise that to your client, that consider to have a very positive and for negative aspect, both the aspect in your relationship. Now, reverse card in a reverse way. If the lovers comes in a reverse way, and if it is career reading, then what is that? It means that there might be a conflict between you and your boss, or you and your colleague. There might be conflict between you and your team member or teamwork, and maybe because you have a affair in the office, because there is an affair in the office, there is a trouble, like you might encounter some trouble in as romance wise. Okay, so and then maybe another thing is that you are not making a responsible financial choices. There are a lot of impulsive way of using money, buying stuff, and you are irresponsible towards your finances. So this is one thing that it says about a career and money related. So another thing is that you can advise to your client is, do not make impulsive financial decisions based on immediate gratification, which simply means that just because you think it's right to do right now, just because you think, no, I think I really need to buy this, and right now this is what it is, by not really understanding the pros and cons of why you're spending that much of money, or why you investing that amount into this mutual fund or that fund or this, or buying lands, or whatever the thing that you are going through in life. You need to understand that do not make impulsive financial decisions based on that. Remember, always no impulsive decision. So this is like a warning that you are telling to yourself. You should always remember this when you are advising to your client. So in a lover's card, what is the best advice that you can give? So you can tell to your client, take responsibility for your mistakes and current situation. Repair your damage you may have caused. That's one thing. Okay. And repair any damage you may have caused. That's one thing that you should always remember, right? So you are giving that kind of advice to the, so I see, listen, I have also written what kind of advice you should give if these client cards are coming, right? So you can always take these notes and do that. Okay, the chariot. The chariot is the card number 7 card. And let's understand the symbols of the chariot card first. If you look at the symbol, if you look at the card, see, there is a person riding the horse, right? Like riding the chariot. There is a black color and the white color horse. It looks like this person has left the palace. If you see behind him, there are palace, right? So what is it trying to say in as a symbol? And if you see, it's a complete lot of yellow lights, so definitely connected to your ambitions, your confident, connected to clarity, power, creativity, all of it. I'll come to the journaling part. Okay. So all right. So now look at here in the chariot. The chariot must manage opposing forces successfully to move ahead, right? So if you it means that, see, if you, in order for you to move ahead in life, you think about, look at the card and see, in your life only you see, even for you to move ahead in life, what you have to do, you have to bring balance, right? You have to balance your emotions, both the negative and positive emotions, all of it. So now that is what exactly the chariot is trying to say, that sometimes you need to bring that inner balance for you to move ahead in life. So now let's understand why there is so many stars on the curtain of this chariot. You can see so many stars. Now what is the star signifying? Divine connection. I told you the sun and the stars are always about divine protection, divine connections, right? So the star over here is that you're blessed with divine protection, you're connected with divine. That is what the star is saying. Okay. And the chariot is wearing a crown. You can see the crown with the headgear, right? And you can see a big star on the crown, which simplify, if I simplify, it means that victory, it means success. It means you are, because you are now deeply connected to your divine connections, you are evolving in your spiritual journey. All right. And you can see that he is also holding the mallet, which means self-control. So that is the reason why you see, if you really want to be a successful person in your life, it is also important for you to self-control in your emotions, self-control in every matter in your life, right? Now chariot also has his willpower and determinations to ensure the phoenix does not move in different directions, right? So this phoenix, right, these, you can see this black and the white, or you can just say horses. These are of a different forces of energies. One force of a negative force or a positive force also you can say, or another you can say different set of forces of energies. Now if you are not in control of these horses, where what will the horses will do? It will take wherever it want to take, right? So you can also consider these horses to be the inner emotions that you carry. Let's say if you feel sad and the whole day sadness is taking care of you. If you feel very upset, the whole day the upset is taking you away from the work that you are doing. So what is the chariot trying to say here? The chariot saying that if you don't have willpower and self-control over this thing, then all this outer external factor will take you and move you to different directions, and you will not have a control. Then to for sure you cannot uh, you cannot get success in whatever you want to do in life, right? Another thing here, let me tell you, you can see there is a square metal at the heart. Can you see the square metal? The square signifies stability. Square is always about stability. You can see half moon here, half moon and half moon here signifies the intuitiveness that this person has. Always remember the moon is connected to intuition. So if you see, I'm not repeating again and I'm not put it, so I'm repeating here as I'm explaining to you. Certain places I'm not repeating because these are already explained in the previous classes. Okay, so whenever you see a square metals, anything which is square, it is related to stability, right? If you see a moon sign, it is related to intuitiveness, right? And if you see, this is angel wings, that also divine connections hai na, iska divine connection hai, divine protections hai, that is why you see the angel wings here. That's why I'm not explained in the notes, but you can also see these are the common thing. And if you see these behind, he left behind the past, the the palace or the houses which is there, it's the past that he left. So he left the past and he is moving forward in his life. But in order for him to move forward in his life, he needs to have a self control, willpower, so that he can balance his inner emotions, inner fear, so that it doesn't take him everywhere, but he has the power and he is the in charge of this chariot, and he is riding the chariot, not the chariot is riding him, right? So that's what you have to look at into your life. Okay. Also, if you see behind, there is a water. This looks like a river. He has crossed the river, so it means that he has also passed or gone through ups and downs, and there are emotions that he needs to control. That is why you can see behind there is a water. So if this card is coming in a general reading, it simply means determination, triumph, that is success, victory, and your journey from living your past and moving ahead in life. So this card definitely means that you will achieve your goal, you will achieve everything what you want to achieve through your determination, focus, and your willpower. Now, this determination and focus and willpower that you have, this is one thing, the chariot is telling you that it's time for you to start managing all of it. Neelam, what is the sign of angel wings? Aap batao na. Already, lovers card mein bhi maine bola hai. Angels wing, Raphael angels is there, no? What does that mean? Yeah, that is a sign of angel protection, na? So wherever there is angels, there are angels protections, divine connections, and the angel blessing. That's it. Angel protection. You are divinely connected. That's what it means. The meanings is same for all. Okay. Just give me a second. Okay, yeah. All right, so you will achieve that. So now if the chariot is coming in the love relationship, then it means that take control and take the lead in your love life. That is what it means. It means take control and take a lead. Like means you have the, if you have feeling for someone, or if you really want to express your liking, or you like somebody, it's time for you to just go and express to that person. Do not worry about the result, but you can go and express to that person. If it's coming for the career, it simply means that you have a very strong ambitions, motivation, and control at work. That means you can do everything, you're ambitious, you are successful, you can achieve everything. Financially also, you will reach whatever goal you want to reach. You want to attend promotions, everything, you will get it. So what is the best advice you will tell to the chariot? Proactive. Be proactive in everything you're doing. Control and direct your energy forward. So it is like The card is telling that आपकी हाथ है, like आपके ऊपर है, ये आपके ऊपर है कि आप कंट्रोल करना चाहते हो या आप external factor is controlling you या आप कंट्रोल करेंगे. It's like that, you know, you have either you have the power or the external has the power over you. Now if you want to achieve something in life, then you have to have the power, na? You have to have a control. Simple. So that is the advice you can tell to in all the areas of life, whether it is health, whether it is relationship, whether it is anything in life. Stay focused on the direction you are going. Don't get distracted by वो क्या बोल रहा है, ये क्या सोच रहा है. नहीं, you are going ahead, you are in the right directions. You don't have to worry about what people talk about, what people say about. You focus in what you're doing. That matters. Okay, that really matters. So the chariot in the reverse now. If suppose chariot comes in the reverse, it means देखो एक सिंपल मैं आपको बता रही हूँ ना, chariot upright position में success है, determination है, will power है, but chariot in the reverse क्या हो गया? Defeat, failure, lack of control, loss of determination. आप इतना भी जान लो, you will be able to do the reading very easily. Okay, I made it very easy in this slide, so if you can see that. So in the reverse chariot comes, it means that you have lost the direction and you have lost control over your life. You are not able to understand कि मेरे life में ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है, right? You are facing unwanted opposition, like people are not okay about it, people are not supporting, your parents are not supporting. So avoid making choices right now currently, and instead of that, slow down and look at what you can be in control in whatever you're doing right now. So when it comes as a love, it means that you've become very desperate and obsessed to find love. Okay, because of your desperation and obsession, that person probably might not be able to find the love itself. Forcefulness in love, or you are forcing someone to love you, or somebody is forcing to love that person, or someone is forcing on you to love someone, like that. So if it is coming in the career reading, it means that lack of ambitions, too aggressive in career goals. Okay, lack of ambitions and too aggressive in career goals. So what is the best advice you can do? Stop trying to control everything in life currently. Recess everything where you are heading. You know, wherever you can head, you are taking rest for some time. Don't try to control everything in life. Sometimes you need to flow whatever is going on as per it. Go with the flow, but then try to also slow down, and maybe if you are too worked out and if you're too tired, then it's time for you to maybe relax, and maybe you know take time to reassess कि मुझे next क्या करना चाहिए, like that. Right? Okay, so all right, so lover's card. How will you journal the lover card? So you can journal the lover's card like this. You have to look at and see in your life. Maybe you can take any places where in your life you had you made any impulsive financial decisions in your life, in your in any event in your life. आपने impulsively financial decision लिया, कहाँ पे लिया, कब लिया, or because of that what impact happened and what lesson did you learn? Okay, one thing you can see that. Another thing about you can do is writing, looking into a relationship with everyone. You see, write down relationship with my spouse, with my wife, with my husband, relationship with my boss, relationship with my child, relationship with my teacher, relationship with my friends, relationship with myself. What relationship do you share with each one of them? Do you share a healthy, loving? If not, then what kind of relation? If you are already having a very loving relationship, what can you bring new into that to bring more engaged, something new possibility to come out, so that you are engaged in that, right? So that is how you will have to do the journaling, and just be aware about your surrounding as you're journaling that. Okay. And also look at, whenever such incidences happen in your life, do you take a decision from your heart, or you instinctively, take decisions in relationship or anywhere in your life? Just see that, because Lover's card also says that whatever decision or choice that you make, you're making from your heart, which truly connects to your heart, not just a feeling or thoughts, but somewhere you deep down knew that this is it, this is what it is, like that. So look at kaha pe in your life you have taken impulsive decisions, and kaha pe in your life you have taken decision from your heart that you truly feel that connects with you, and what lesson did you learn by doing that. Okay. Now when you comes to Chariot, you have to look at पास में आपके लाइफ में बहुत सारी चीजें हुआ है. सो इन ऑर्डर फॉर यू टू मूव ऑन फ्रॉम सर्टेन इवेंट इन लाइफ, सर्टेन पास्ट इन योर लाइफ, what all came in between to move on from there? Or maybe you can list down what are the things from your past that you still have not moved on or still triggers you. Sometimes you might think that nahi maine to already forgive kiya hai, I don't remember, or I don't even remember that. You might think like that, but don't worry, subconscious mind has all the memories. Okay, you consciously you're telling I don't remember, but subconscious mind के ना पास में हर चीज है. So ये आप लिखो कि क्या क्या in your life past से, what are the things in your life that you still have not moved on. And then in order for you to move on, आपने कुछ किया होगा, काम तो किया होगा move on करने के लिए. तो क्या क्या ब्लॉक आया उसमें. Be aware about your emotions. Be aware about what are the emotions which are there. Are you able to control? Self control है आपके ऊपर. कहाँ पे आप in your life where you don't have self controls, or you let the external factor control over you and उसके हिसाब से ही आप अपने life जी रहे हो. Are you able to get it? The journal. Very important. Chariot cards has opened a lot of things for my life when I did journal, when I started journaling the Chariot card. So yes or no, everyone, are you all clear with this? Put it in the chat. Okay. All right. Okay. So next, let's move on to the strength card. Now the strength card, if you really look at, let's understand the strength card here. Strength card is the card number 8. Okay. Card number 8. And what is the symbol of the strength card saying? Now look here. If you really look at the strength card, you can see there is a lion. So lion is a symbol of courage. Lion is a symbol of raw passion, desire. Okay, so lion signifies courage, desire, your passion. And the white robe, as I told you, white color is always about purity. So this person, this lady has pure heart, pure spirit, right? And the belt and a crown. She's wearing a crown and a belt with flower, which signifies that she is deeply connected with nature, and she is a representation or an expression of nature, right? And there is an infinity symbol on top of her crown chakra, which means infinite potential. So this means that this lady looks very pure, very calm. And this lion, she's able to tame this lion with her pure love, pure compassion, and purity. And you can see such a powerful lion got tamed by her. So there is no force happening in this. There is only love and compassion she is giving. But if you see far away, there is mountain, which signifies trouble or problem or blockages. And she has gone through everything of that, right? And also see there are trees around, which means already I told you she's deeply connected with Mother Earth or nature. So now the strength in a as a meaning in a bullet में, if you remember, strength का general meaning क्या है? Courage है, bravery, confidence, compassion, self confidence, and inner power. Now look into your life. Whenever you've gone through some bad phase in your life, there are certain inner power that comes and tells you, don't give up, don't give up, don't give up, isn't it? I'm sure some of you have experienced that in your life, where you have gone through a lot of pain in your life. You tell yourself, no, don't give up. You have the power, you have the confidence. Even if you feel zero confidence, you tell to yourself not to give up, right? So that's one thing. That is what the inner power it's telling about. So if the strength card is coming in a general meaning or a card of the day of karte ho, so what does it mean? It means that the card actually means that you have an inner strength. You have inner power to overcome all the obstacles that is there in your life. Whatever the obstacle may be, whatever the challenges that you are going through, doesn't matter, but you have all the power to come out of that. There is an inner strength and fortified. That means what? You have the your inner power is so strong that you can move mountain like that. You are so strong, so you have the ability to remain calm in the face of the immense struggle, underlining patience, compassion, stamina, and maturity. There is a huge amount of maturity that you have the power to. Why do you have the power to deal with all this struggle or all kind of problem? Because you are somebody who can remain calm in every manner or in every way. Okay, so strength, it also means that if you keep your mind in one focus, concentrate in your whatever you want to achieve, then you are likely to accomplish anything what you want. There is going to be success in everything you want. Okay, but it won't come that easily, because there is going to be certain obstacles in your life, but you will be able to face with your inner power and courage, right? So that's what exactly the I said. Now when it comes to the love reading me, if this card is coming, it simply means that there are challenges between you and your partner, or between or finding love in your life. So whatever the challenges that you are facing, or whatever the challenges that you are going through in life, you will be able to overcome that challenges because of your own inner power that you have, and the belief in yourself, that and the courage that you have, that yes, I can overcome, or I can overpower whatever is happening in this. So you are definitely moving forward with peace and love in this relationship, and you have the power to do that. Now if you really look at, you can also see there is a you have that inner strength, so you can confront all the unwanted thing which is there. You do not have to worry about what people will think or anything like that. So if you feel that your partner is not treating you well, or your partner is not being honest to you, confront. You have the power to confront, because you are courageous woman and you have the power to do that. Another thing is, if you are entering into a relationship, and this card is coming, it means that you're ready for a genuine love. You're ready to receive this genuine love. You're ready to receive the match your strength, awareness, and values. So you're ready for a genuine love that is coming to you. Okay, now if it is for career, your career means you have the power, and to diplomatically construct your way, understand your energies, understand a partner. You can also work very closely with high diplomat people. You can really do well in business. You're doing very well in your, in with your boss, relationship to your boss. So you have all the keys to be successful in your career. Very, very powerful. And also, when you're saying you're successful in career, your finances also will be stable. You don't have to worry about your finances. Even if there is little, struggle in your finances, you will be able to overcome your finances. So you will have the persistent, you will continue, keep working, don't worry what people say, what you don't have to worry about that. And you are courageous, and there is endurance. That means you have the strength to fight, to bring something in your life. Now, even if there are workplace conflict, as I told you, strength card, though it is very positive, it does have certain element of struggle, right? Because there are mountains there in the card. So even if there are struggle, even if there are conflict in the workplace, show compassion, understand, slow down, don't react. Like that lady who is taming the lion, you can also tame those people who are against you. You can also tame your boss who is, who is against you. So if you are that lady, you can tame anyone on your way, whoever, whatever comes on your way, you'll be able to tame with love and compassion, with very gentle way, with not reacting but responding in a way, or maybe giving a very kind feedback, where in a way that you're listening, you're able to approach to people. At the same time, you are setting boundaries of no. You are setting a boundary that beyond this I cannot do. I have this boundary. You're setting that boundary. Okay, that is one thing the cards career, in the career, the strength card is telling you. So what's the best advice you can give it to your client? The best advice you should give to your client is engage passionately in life. Be disciplined. Now, if you want to be successful in your career, or whether it is in your health or anywhere, you need to be got to be disciplined. You got to consistently keep doing the same thing again and again, practice again and again, so that you are perfect in that. Own your strength and power. Very important, right? So what is the, journal you can do here? Look into your life and see where in your life you were courageous, you didn't worry about anything, you were going through a very rough phase in your life, and you had that inner power telling you not to give up, and you had that discipline in yourself. That discipline and that inner strength and the power gave you the way to, or navigating, the direction where you are right now. So, or maybe list down all those areas, or just remember one area or one event that happened in your life where you really had struggle, but you are that women in the card, strength card ke jo women, at that women, you are that women who can tame the all the struggle, who can tame anything and everything, and you were being very, you are not reacting. You are also someone who is slowing down, you are responding, you're showing love and compassion, you're forgiving, but you also have self discipline to be that kind of person, to overcome whatever went through, whatever that, whatever you went through in life. Like if I have to tell you a simple example, yes, I was journaling in this card, and I keep journaling this. One thing came very clear for me. What was that? I was running my first business, and my, back 7 years back, and then the first company that I established, which is related to oxygen. And I thought this company, my company can going to bring a lot of difference in people's life, because I thought, oxygen is something which is not available in mountain area, and I wanted to provide it oxygen to the people who cannot reach to hospital on time. That was my concept. Now, what happened is, between me and my business partner, a lot of things happened where I was unaware of the fraud which has happened in the company. And what biggest lesson that I learned is that there were a lot of investors who invested in this company, and all the investor came back asking money to us. to pay back, or there are certain amount to pay back to them. And to my realization, the company that I was running, my CA told that there's no money left in the company because your partner has taken away all the money and gone. So for me, it was a devastating, first of all. Never expected to be like that. Somebody I trusted the most betrayed me, and I had no money. All the money I had, I invested. And there was a very challenging moment in my life, and I relate that to the strength card, because I had this inner strength, inner power telling me within myself that, Sophia, don't give up. You can come out of this. Don't react. A lot of people are coming, and now the business partner to ran away. So everybody was catching me for the money. And I had to really face that. It was the most challenging situation I went through in my life. And as I was going through that phase, one thing came up to me as I was connecting that event of my life with the strength card. What it was, my inner strength and my power that gave me the compassion, that gave me the endurance, that gave me the power to face all the people. I went to each of the investor and told that I would need this much of time to repay you the money. I had the courage to go and tell to all of them. And I paid to, and in just in 2 years, I cleared all the amount that I had to pay to my investors. But I was able to do that because I did not react. I was upset, no doubt. I was highly disappointed, no doubt. I was feeling helpless, no doubt. But in spite of having all that, I had certain inner strength to go and tell to my investors, saying that, give me 2 years, I would be able to repay you this amount of money. And look, when I said this, they knew that they can rely on my word that I said. And even if I can't, I used to go and tell them everything, communication, and communicate to them with honesty. And they definitely gave me time, enough time to repay that amount of money, because I didn't react to whatever people said to me. Instead, I absorbed all of that and I went into my own inner guidance, inner power, inner strength, that guided me to handle that situation with a lot of love and compassion. So you look into your life, anytime in your life, any situation that has happened to you where you showed this kind of inner strength and inner power in your life, where you handled it with a lot of love and compassion and you didn't react at all. And of course, I'm not saying you have to suppress that emotions. At the same time, I was doing healing to myself because I had to release that emotions. I'm not telling you to suppress. That is very different thing. Suppressing and not reacting, it is called numbness. That is the emotional healing that you should do. I'm not talking about that. I'm telling that there is fear. Oh, I can see fear is there, but I'm not letting the fear to overpower me. I'm not letting that helplessness to overpower me. I'm not letting any external factor to overpower me. I had the power to like when you are in a driver's seat in the car, you have the power to drive your car, and and you are the one who has a steering wheel and you are guiding it, right? So that was my life. That was me in that situation. Though the situation was out of my control, I still have the power to say things what I need to do in my life. That deeply connected with the strength card for me. That's when I started journaling. The strength gave me these answers in my life. So I want you to, guys, be open when you're journaling. Let it all, that vulnerability, your all bad, ugly, vulnerable side, let it all come out, because this is how you heal your inner child or inner self when you are going through this journaling. Okay, I want you to be really honest to yourself. Nobody is going to ask you. This assignment is only for you. I will only ask you, have you done it or have you not done it? That's all I will ask. I am not interested in what happened in your life, because that's your confidential, totally yours. But as I'm sharing, why am I sharing my story? Because then you can connect as you are doing the assignment. Please connect like that. Please connect and let the card open up everything. Don't be shy away facing your own failure. Don't shy away facing your own vulnerability. It's very important you confront that. Honesty, authenticity is the key for your success. So the beauty of tarot card is tarot card will start showing up all of that. Even if very surprisingly, a lot of things will open up for you as you're doing this assignment. Okay, a lot of things will show up to you. So be open, and one by one, each card, keep exploring into your life. So the strength card, what's the best advice you can give it to the strength card if it is coming? Face your fear, right? You have to tame yourself, tame your fear, guide your passions. Focus your energy on what is going to give you productivity rather than focusing your energy on your fear. Let the fear be their fear. You can never erase fear. You can never disappear fear. Your fear is going to be there till you are alive. When we are alive on this earth, on this planet, the fear is going to be there. We cannot disappear fear. We cannot remove fear. Fear is there, whether you like it or not like it. Problem with people is people are running behind erasing their fear, which is so stupid. You cannot erase anything that is there. Can you erase memories? No, you can't erase memories. Memory is there. Memory is there. So, but where my mind is focusing, that matters. If your mind is focusing on erasing the fear, that's it. You lost the battle. Then you have not learned a single lesson in your life then. But if you're letting the fear to be there as a fear, oh yeah, my fear is there, let it be, and you're focusing your energy into your passion, you're focusing your energy into what it is needed for you to do it, then it will help you to drive your life. It will take you many places. But acknowledging that I have fear is a big thing. Not everybody can do that. If you really ask, I have seen this. A lot of people, human beings are very ignorant being and very arrogant also. All human beings are very arrogant and ignorant. They say, I don't have fear. Many people, if you go and ask, I don't have fear at all. But I will put that person right at the 58th floor or the 25th or 38th floor, and I'll ask and I hold them and I will say, stand right at the edge of that building. फट के बाहर आ जाएगी उसकी लाइफ में, because there is a fear of death. So you can't say I don't have fear. Then you're lying to yourself if you're saying that. So be honest. Be honest. This assignment is about being honest to yourself. This assignment is about confronting your own inauthenticity. This assignment is about really looking life with a lens, micro lenses, and opening up the door so that you heal. By writing it down, by journaling it down, it heals you. Automatically you will feel healed. That's the magic of this tarot journal, right? So let the fear be fear. Acknowledge the fear. Yes, I do have fear. I do have fear of death. I do have fear of uncertainty. But is that real? No, it's not real. Let it be here. What do I want to do? Where do I want to focus my energy? Okay, I want to focus my energy in earning this money, or I want to focus my energy in creating something very passionately, something I really want to create. I want to focus there. I want to get promotion. Then your focus is there. There is no significance about that fear. Right? I hope you get it. So the strength is, if the strength is coming in the reverse situation, that means in a reverse card, it simply means that you're too overwhelmed with so many things happening in your life. There is a lot of suppress. You feel like you're under control by someone, or you feel that you're controlled by the emotions or even by the situation. You feel very fearful. There is lack of strength. There is no confidence. You have stepped back and you are not ready to take any decisions, and decisions that you might take might regret you in the future. So slow down in whatever you're doing. Don't suppress or repress the emotions that you have. Learn to channel that. As just now I said, learn to channel. What did I say with this? You're so angry. I'm not telling you not to show that anger. I'm saying channel that anger in a way that it's not harming you and it's not harming anyone else. Then how do you do that? By recognizing that anger as an anger, like that. Oh, anger arising. This is an anger and this is not me. This is nothing to do with me, but this is an emotions, like that. You're recognizing the anger, just an anger, and accepting the anger as it is. That doesn't give you harm to yourself, neither it will harm other people. So channelizing the energy of, where are you channelizing your energy, matters a lot. And the strength is telling you that. The strength is saying that, where are you channelizing your energy? Okay. So now when the strength comes in a reverse position in the love, it means one of your partner is trying to overpower you, trying to over dominate you, right? And instead of becoming very understanding and very empathetic, your partner is becoming, trying to overpower and dominate you. In career, if this card is coming in the reverse, then it means that you're doubting your own capability, your values, imposter symptom. Like, for example, you're saying I would do something and you're not doing, and you feel that you're lying. Or let's say in IT company, there are a lot of people who sit in the bench, right? They don't have projects, but they're sitting on a bench. A lot of people feel that because I'm not doing anything, फिर भी मैं salary ले रही हूँ. So some people feel very guilty about receiving the salary by just sitting on a bench and not doing the project. It can also feel that way. You can, but then it's fine. The company is paying you of being there, right? So you are being aware about that, not feeling like, oh, I have done something wrong and not, this money that I'm taking is just not good. That means you're not respecting the money that you're receiving. So the money that you're receiving is that because you deserve to get it. That is the reason why the money is coming. So you should respect money first, lesson that you should know. And you're also dealing with lack of self-confidence. You don't feel right, you don't feel confident about it, and fear of making mistakes in life. That's one thing that is making you not to take action in life. So what is the best answer, or I would say advice, you can give it to your client? You can say, accept whatever is not under your control. Acceptance, just now I said, accepting your fear the way the fear is, accepting the anger the way the anger is, but not associating that anger is you, that fear is you, but just seeing the fear as fear, just seeing the anger as the anger. That's all. And then you will see there is an immense amount of ease and grace where you are, and you will be able to deal with the situation. So surrender and stop attempting to get influenced by the situation. So if you don't want to get influenced by situation, then just slow down, surrender, observe, accept. A new possibility will arise at that moment, a sudden peace, sudden freedom you will experience at that moment. And when you are in that space, when you are in that mental state, you will be able to take right decisions in your life. The next card is the Hermit. If you look at the Hermit card here, you can see the Hermit here, right? The mountain, you can see this mountain. Hermit is standing on the mountain, by the way. Okay, this is a small mountain are called. And you can see he looks very old. He's a very old person. So old with the white beard, it looks like he has wisdom. He has the knowledge, right? He has this lantern that he's holding on, and there's a light which showing him a way, some divine way. And he is holding a stick. A stick is representing that he doesn't have anyone in his life, and it is the stick that he is relying upon. And he's standing on this mountain, which means that he is in the process of spiritual growth. He is discovering his spiritual journey. He's standing on the mountain also signifies he has accomplished a lot of things. He has developed a lot of things. He has been success in his career and everything in his life. But the path that he's going, because he's holding a lantern, means that the path that he's entering now, it is very unknown path. So he's using his Latin to use to guide the unknowing thing. So it is this light is showing or looking into the path. Like if you really look at this road, right, the light is showing the way, but the way is unknown to him. The way itself is unknown to him, and he needs to discover this road. He needs to discover this unknown, right? And the staff that he holds depicts authority and power. So the hermit embodies the quest for knowledge, enlightenment through self-reflection, right? So that is what, why? Because he's looking far away, unknown road. He has no idea where he is moving, but he's definitely going into that way to find some answer, to enhance his knowledge. And it's also self-reflection and a self-introspection, away from the chaos, away from whatever chaotic happening in life. It might also looks like there is no one in no one now, there is nobody in this journey, which means that a lot of people are not supporting him in his journey, maybe in his business, maybe in his relationship, maybe he might feel certain people are against or opposing him, but he has to find his own journey. He needs to find his own pathway. That is what the card is saying. So the hermit, in a general meaning, it means soul searching, finding yourself, introspection, being alone, lonely. It's not, being alone is different from loneliness, okay? Being alone is about finding the answer that you're seeking about. Loneliness is a very negative emotions. Inner guidance, looking for an inner guidance for whatever the situation you're going through in life. So that is why I said re-evaluating your personal goals and directions, taking a deeper look at your priorities, teaching from a spiritual mentor. So in this journey, if this card is also coming, it can also mean that you might meet a spiritual mentor or a teacher from whom you have to upgrade yourself, or you might connect newly with a mentor who can help you in whatever you have learned in your journey. Hermit also denotes a period of self-examination. This is a time where you're away from everything and you're examining yourself, finding your own personal truth and your own personal energy. So when this card is coming in a love reading or a relationship reading, it means self-love is important. Means don't jump from one relationship to another relationship just because you had a breakup. You need to let go of the past and you need to heal yourself. So this is, hermit is also signify healing, by the way. So if you get hermit card in your reading, it means healing is very much important, because it's a period of self love, and healing is all about self love. So it is a address your emotional baggage, correct? So if you are in a relationship, you were in a relationship, or you had just had a breakup, or you're going through a divorce case, or you're going through separation, you're going through a lot of emotional baggages. So it's time for you to let go all that emotional baggages, and time to self introspect, look into, love yourself, and do healing for yourself. So spend time alone to develop your personal insight before forming a romantic relationship. That's it. So if somebody comes and asks you, I want to I want to, I want to get into a new relationship. I just broke up with someone and a hermit card is coming. Please say no to that client. Tell the client that no, this is not the right time or the right period for you to get into a relationship. First of all, this is the time for you to work on yourself and let go whatever has happened in the past, and so that you are ready whenever you want to start a new relationship with someone. You are not carrying with that emotional baggages with that person. You have left that and you're starting fresh with the new person in life. That's the advice you should tell to your client. So if the hermit is coming in the career reading, so it means that you are contemplating what the next career move. You're thinking, you have not taken the decision, but you're thinking about it. Is this a right move? It is a wrong move. Should I take right now or should I take later? Searching for purpose in career. Hermit career, in the career, it means a time for truth seeking and personal development. That is one thing. Reflect on whether your current job aligns with your values. That's one thing you should always reflect to yourself. Is it my current Is it my current job, or is it my whatever current thing that I am doing, is it aligned to my own value system? Is it aligned to what is my purpose in my life? Is it aligned to what I really want to achieve in my life? So it is a time for truth seeking. It's a time for you to self reflect. That is why it's saying. So the card, whenever you get this card, the best thing you should tell is that this is the time to take a off, take time alone, commit to a greater purpose. Look at what purpose you can commit to, what cause you can stand for, what is that you are standing for yourself. So what is the journal that you can write for the hermit card? The hermit card, you can write a journal for, like, look at into your life and see at this point of time or any time, look at in your life, whenever you are left, when did you experience, or when did you experience being a hermit in life? Just write down this question. When did you experience being a hermit in your life? That means, when did you experience that you need to take a off for some time, take some time off to regenerate? Where did you experience where you need to look into your life and self introspect yourself, or look into your life and see what is that you need to take care about it? What lesson did you learn by taking that time out, by self introspecting to yourself, right? What are you committing to a greater cause? What is your commitment towards a greater vision, or a greater purpose in life? So answer all that and introspect. So now, if the hermit is in the reverse, now reverse aa gaya hermit, so it means simply loneliness ho gaya, isolation ho gaya. You are antisocial, you don't like to mingle with people, you don't want people to be around you, you're totally rejected. Reverse hermit, which is love, in the love relationship, it means romantic rejection, unwelcome isolation, emotionally distant from partner. You are not ready to be in a partnership. Especially with you and your partner, husband and wife, between you both, there is no romantic happening. There is nothing. In fact, you both are separated or isolated from each other. Cutting yourself off from others and underestimating the value of staying connected. One thing very important. Maybe you're dealing with depression. So if hermit is coming in a reverse, it is a sign of a mental health breakdown or a depression also, that you are cutting off from people and you are living aloof and you are not ready to mingle with people. So if it is coming in a career, it means that you're working alone, right? And you're feeling very lonely. There is nobody is helping you in your job. People are not ready, or people are not that supportive in your career, in your office, right? So maybe it's time for you to reevaluate your career options in life. So what is the best advice that you can give is that a call to get back into the world and reconnect. It's time for you to reconnect to your alignment. It's time for you to realign yourself. It's time for you to realign and examine yourself in the world. It's time for you to re-examine your assumptions, examine your belief system and values and everything that you have created in life. So that's what you have to look at. Now look at the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card number 10. Now, when you look at the card number 10, you can see there are a lot of images in this fortune, the Wheel of Fortune card, right? So if you really look at and see here, see this, there are the, angels, there's the bird, there is the bull with the fin. These are all with angel wings. If you see, all of them are nature spirit, by the way. All of them, and all of them has a book. That means what? Every nature, every spirit, when I say spirit guides or angels, right? They are all tracking your good karma and bad karma in your life. Okay, so this is a card of destiny. Your destiny has been determined. What are you doing? Everything is tracked. Whatever you did in your life, everything is tracked. Yeah. So as I said, the middle wheel here, it's showing the building blocks of life. That means what? That it's a wheel. Life is death, alive, rebirth, death, rebirth. That means good time comes, bad time will come, bad time comes, good time will come. This is always a reverse like this all the time. So if you really look at these, all these signs are the sign of astrological sign, okay, which also means that your star is getting changed. It can also means that you are now, if you're going through a lot of bad phase right now and a wheel of fortune is coming, it means your fortune is coming. That means something good is going to happen in your life. Your life is changed because of good karma you have done. You are now going to get the reward and reap the opportunity right now. So the spinix represents the importance of staying balanced, which is the one which is staying in here in the middle. So it is, this signifies the importance of being in the middle. The snake represents the life force, which means snake here. Can you see the snake? Snake is representing the materialistic world that we had living into it. And this is Anubi, the Egyptian god of the dead, which means that the one who welcomed the soul to the underground. So this is about the hell, or you can say the god of hell or anything like that. So the good and the bad needs to be balanced in life. The materialistic and the soul journey, you can say, or the spiritual journey or the materialistic journey, whatever you want to compare, needs to be balanced, right? This is what the phoenix is saying. And so when the wheel of fortune comes in a general meaning, which means what? This card actually means change is coming in your life. Okay. Cycle of change is coming. Faith, the change of faith is happening. If something good is going to come in your life, a very decisive moment, luck and fortune is coming, and very unexpected events are going to happen in your life. So this is a life-changing moment. This card actually says it means that universe is the constant motions and the only constant is change. So nothing in life is permanent in life. That is what it is mean. So whatever is going to happen in your life, there is some sudden event which is going to open up. So it is, as I said, it is a karmic card. Wheel of karma we bolte hai. Wheel of fortune is also connected with wheel of karma. So if your karma is good, definitely you're going to get all the fortune that it is required. If you have been going through a lot of happy and lot of good things in your life and wheel of fortune is coming, it can also mean that a very unexpected event you can expect because of some bad karma you have done, and you might need to pay back. But it's very rare. It depends upon the combination of the cards. By the way, wheel of fortune is dependent on the other cards which is coming surrounding. Wheel of fortune is not a card as a dependent. It's a dependent card. So but if you take only the single card, wheel of fortune is a positive card because it comes as a karma. So if the wheel of fortune comes in love reading, it means relationship changes, navigation changes with partner, and making adjustment is required in your life. So that means that you might need to, look out different spaces in your life where you need to take care of yourself. Now, wheel of fortunes in the career reading, it means that career opportunity, adapting to changes at work. So a lot of new things are going to come in your life where you are changing new thing. Maybe promotion is coming, maybe you're getting a hike, maybe new job offer is coming, or maybe you're expanding your business and you are now ready to adapt new things in life. So what's the best advice that you can give it to your client? You can say, take advantage of the current opportunity that are coming to you. Seize the day, be adaptable. So whatever the thing which is coming to you are all coming for your highest good. So take the advantage of all the good things that are coming in your way. So now if the wheel of fortune is coming in a general meaning, that it means bad luck is coming if it is coming in the reverse way. Okay, so the wheel of fortune in the reverse, bad luck. Okay, clinging to control, unwelcome changes. That means something bad is going to happen. Your project will delay, you will not get married, proposal of marriage will get delayed, there will be delay in your finances, there will be delay in everything, right? So reverse card in the wheel of fortune means unfortunate event is going to happen. So it's time for you to, the lesson is what? Let go and release whatever is going to come your way. So if it is for a love reading, it means that external event affecting your relationship. So you and your partner, there is misunderstanding happening, there is miscommunications happening, and you are affecting yourself. Love control out of, you are like, your love life is out of control. You have no control over anything what is happening in your life right now with your partner or anything. Wheel of Fortune reverse is a career, which means resistance to change. You don't want to change at all. Failure to adapt at work. Whatever the changes happening in your career, you're not looking as an, oh, let me see the opportunity and grab that opportunity. You're not looking like that. You're saying that, अरे ये changes नहीं होना चाहिए था, ये क्यों हो रहा, वो क्यों, तो you are going into more of gossip and complaining mode. Instead of that, you are adapting and you are looking into what new thing you can do. So failure to adapt itself is a way that the reverse card is telling. Also, you need to remain flexible and open. And yes, there might be unexpected financial loss might happen, or also financial, crunches can happen, or somebody who has taken money from you might not return the money. So what is the best advice you can give it to the Wheel of Fortune? You can say new circumstances are coming. Do not make radical changes in your life. Learn from experiences. That's one thing you should say. Learn from experiences is nothing but learn lesson. The lesson is to let go and release whatever is troubling. It can be karmic healing. It can be past life healing. It can be also forgiveness that a person might need to do it. So what will you write as a journal for the Wheel of Fortune? You have to look at and see in your life when all the good things were happening, right? And you were getting all the good fortune and everything was happening. How did you reflect your life was? And also look at in your life, because it's a wheel of karma. Look at in your life where all you have done some bad karma in life. And bad karma cannot be, it's like, a lot of people have a misconception that if I do good karma, the bad karma will be nullified. No, it is not going to nullify. You will get, for all the good karma you have done, you will get the reward, and for all the bad karma you have done, you will have to suffer. This is the nature, this is the law of nature. And you might ask me, then karmic healing ka फायदा क्या है, right? Karmic healing का एक ही फायदा है, allowing you. When will you do karmic healing? When you see, oh, deep down in your heart, you're asking for forgiveness, because karmic healing is nothing but it is a forgiveness. Where deep down in your heart, you're asking for forgiveness to the person you have done wrong, the person you yourself, you have suffered, you have done wrong to yourself. You're seeking permission, you're seeking, forgiveness to yourself. When you are ready to forgive fully from your heart, with no repent, with no regret, that's where you are able to clean your karma, heal your karma. Karmic healing cannot be done, oh, let me do charity now, because now I started doing charity, so all the bad thing I have done, I will nullify because I have done charity. No, even if you do charity in life with the notion of, I am going to get good karma, that's why I'm doing charity, you are definitely in the wrong direction then. If you're doing charity with the expectation to earn good karma, then definitely you are earning bad karma. Because why? You're doing with expectation that charity is not for the good for people, it is good for yourself. So good karma only earns when you are thinking beyond than you. Like mere se, you're not worried about what you're getting. You're not expecting anything. You're not thinking about I should be getting, I should do this, I should get acknowledged, or mujhe aise hona chahiye. You're not thinking at all about you, but you are thinking for others. Iski bhala ho, uski bhala ho. I want the good things to happen for this person, for that person, with zero expectation. A lot of people get into friendship or relationship or networking क्यों होता है? क्योंकि फायदा चाहिए ना, हर चीज के फायदा में आप ये जब कर रहे हो, बिजनेस में आप फायदा देख सकते हो, बट कर्मा, you have to think, when was the last time I have done like that in my life, where I have done some charity, but because I want to earn some good karma, I help somebody because I expected something in return. Write down all this. When was the first time when I did something with no expectation, nothing, I wanted anything from that person, but I did out of my compassion, I did out of my, you know, helping nature, I want to help that person with no expectation, I did that. ये दोनों चीज लिखो when you're journaling, and look into your life, where when all these things happen, critical important turning points of your life, where are your critical turning points in your life? When you're journaling this, whole world will open up for you, whole world of bad karma, good karma, all of it. A lot of people, you know, do charity to put in social media, to put it in anything. See, but if you're running an NGO, you have to put it, because that's because you are literally telling to people that I am running an NGO, and this, our NGO is to, for the help of these people, and for that people should know your work. That is a different way. And but you're not focusing on yourself, you're focusing on the work, you're focusing on what all work you have done. That's a different way. That's how you're spreading awareness and campaign. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your kuch agenda. Let's say you started that NGO itself with an agenda to famous, to become famous, to so the people know you. Log mujhe aake bole, hi, you are so great, you are so good. आप उसकी वजह उसके लिए आप एनजीओ खड़े कर रहे हो, एनजीओ ऐसे आप कर रहे हो, so that people should acknowledge you, show you love and shower you with respect and blessing, then definitely you are not in the right direction. So write down all these points where all in your life you did selfless service, selfless love, selflessly you help people with zero expectation. Write it down. It's all come at the end of the day, it all come to narrow down to our own consciousness, our own authenticity. Okay, so with this we will close today's class, everyone. So any doubt so far? सारे cards clear है? Yes, Neelam. Yeah, unmute yourself.
हेलो मैम.
Yes.
एक्चुअली अमेजोन से मैंने कार्ट मंगाए थे.
हाँ
बट
जी.
मुझे जहाँ पे ब्लू कलर रहता है ना, ये यहाँ पे तो ये मिंट कलर दिखता है, तो ये ओरिजिनल है कि डुप्लीकेट है?
There are many people who are making different this thing, so don't worry about that. See, at the end of the day, it is dull color if you really look at.
Yeah, because it everywhere, wherever there is a blue color, it's mint color.
That's it. Then you know then what does it mean. Simple.
Okay.
That's okay. That's definitely okay. You go what your intuition is telling you when you see that color.
Okay. Yeah, thank you.
Yes, Samira. Unmute yourself.
Hi, good evening. I wanted to ask that while we are journaling, these questions like this, especially this charity thing comes.
Yeah.
So because there are charities we don't even charities meant for not telling to anyone. But as you mentioned that if you are working in an NGO, we do put up in social media, whatever.
Otherwise, how people will know what work you're doing? Yeah.
But this is how can you do a clear?
It's all about intention. Sumera, it's intention. Kuch nahi hai.
So, but when we are journaling, so just we write ki when we did, then again we are remembering that, na, ki where I did that.
Intention. What was your intention of doing that? See, karma is also your intention. Na? Karma is not only about doing things, it's also your thought, your thinking process, and what you say and your action. Three things constitute karma. So when we are thinking, it's our intention ना. तो मैं जब आप ये लिख रहे हो, आप देखो कि कौन से इंटेंशन से आपने हेल्प किया है उस इंसान को, या whatever the work that you did. Now if your consciousness and your intentions is clear, then it's clear that it means that you are doing it with a helpless, जो होता है ना, helpless service. आप helpless service कर रहे हो और कुछ नहीं.
Another question not from this class, the August practitioner class. What can I ask?
हाँ बोलो.
It's only me. I'm writing about the golden ray healing. So is it okay? Because I'm the only one who's writing there.
No problem. Let people who are not writing, they won't get certificate. आप करो जो आप कर रहे हो. I am seeing the messages. You carry on your golden ray.
Because I thought कि maybe I'm not supposed to do it. So thank you.
No. You are doing it correct. आप करो. Continue करो.
Thank you. Sorry for taking this on this different platform, but
I get it. But you continue it. Okay. Yeah. All right. Thank you then everyone for being here tomorrow. Okay, guys, tomorrow, can we have class tomorrow at 5 o'clock? Is it possible? 5 to 6, because 6 to 8, I have a very important conference to attend. 5 to 6, can we have only for tomorrow? Then rest, we can have it in our 6 o'clock. Can we have this class? This class naturally 6 to 7:30. I think this time works for all of us. Yeah. Okay. That's great. So tomorrow I will see you all at 5 o'clock, everyone, only for tomorrow. Okay. Take care. Till then, bye-bye.